Hello, 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 Michelle. You are quite early. Look at you go. Hey, hey, hey. I don't know if um maybe I just missed that first part. It didn't seem like it was live yet. But hello, Michelle. I'm glad you're here and right at 7. Woohoo! All right, I'm going to give it a minute, let everyone come in. Take a deep breath. I'm going to grab me some water. My voice is very scratchy today. I'm looking to make sure it's not choppy, because it's looking a little choppy. No, it looks good now. Hello, hello. All right. Had to find my water. Happy Monday. I hope everyone has had a great week so far. I know it's only one day in, but it's a short week this week. Woohoo! It's a short week because, Thursday is Thanksgiving. So 1.5 more days, and then it will be clean the house, cook food, all that fun stuff. What does everybody have this Thanksgiving? Like, who do you cook, or does somebody else in your family cook? We kind of split ours up. So like certain people do certain things because that's what they're good at. I get the mashed potatoes and the green bean casserole and the macaroni and cheese. Does that mean that, well, I guess that means I'm a carb lover, right? Because I get everybody else gets all the healthy stuff. I get all the carbs to make. So anyway, all right, well, we're going to go ahead and get started. Take a big chug of water real quick. Oh, Michelle, what is wrong with you? No, no. Thanksgiving is my favorite holiday. I love it. I think it's because, for Christmas, we're like on the go a lot because there's a lot going on. You have small kids that are involved, as far as like my sister's children, and then, sister-in-law, and yeah, just crazy. So anyway, so we're on the go a lot. Then being a pastor, we have services, then usually church on Sundays, which thankfully this year they canceled. So, since we're doing Christmas Eve service, we won't have it on Sunday morning. So that'll be a little more relaxing this year, but it's still a lot. So, I think that's probably why Thanksgiving has really become my favorite holiday. I mean, it's always been one of mine, but Deb, you always are asked to bring the desserts. Maybe I should get you to show up to Dawsey one day with a whole bunch of desserts. Oh, you meant you're not ready for Thanksgiving. You adore all of the Thanksgiving, but you're not ready. Oh. We will not talk about, just for the little things that we are making, how much it cost us when we went to the grocery store yesterday. I'm not really sure. I'm hoping there will be a lot of turkey left over, because we'll be eating that for probably the next week with as expensive as it was to go to the grocery store this week. Ugh. And that did not include food to actually eat at the house. So it was just Thanksgiving food. Okay, so our prizes from last week. Michelle, you won the Jingle 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 stamp set. I have your address. I will send it to you. And then Brenda, you won the pack of the Santa Express Memories and More cards. So I have your address as well, so I will get that in the mail to you. And I have a stack of mail going out tomorrow morning, so I will I will put these in there tomorrow. Or in the envelopes, so that I can take that with the stack. That's what I was trying to say. Okay. Prizes for next week will be Might help if I do it right. So I have a big one and a small one. The small prize is the Charming Landscape embossing folders. These are really cute. I haven't used these yet, but I really need to. Because I really do like the mountains. So I really need to use that part. But anyway, so it comes with like a little, this is really good with like the gingerbread set. Because it's got some fun looking houses there. And then you've got the mountains with some snow in the background. So that embossing folder. And then I have the Ringed with Nature bundle. This bundle is a hybrid bundle. So it comes with dies and it comes with embossing folder. So that's a pretty nice prize right there. So make sure you comment, make sure you share so that your name can go in to the drawing for that. Okay, November tutorial bundle is a really good one. There are 46 projects, and I don't think I said that last time. There are 46 projects in this tutorial bundle for November. If you spend $50 or more with me in the online store, and that's before, what did I say, 40? I meant 50. I don't know if I said that or not. It's $50 before shipping and tax. Then you get the tutorial bundle for free. You can also purchase this directly from me for $20. It's either 15 or 20. I think it's 20. Just because they've gotten so big that we feel the value is a little bit higher. So I want to say they're $20 a piece now. But anyway, you can do that. Or if you're on my team, you can also get it. Being on my team, you get it for free. So those are ways that you can get that. And those of you who have ordered from me this month, they're going out after tonight's live. Because I was having issues with the link and I finally got the link to upload right. So that I could save it so I could send it out. Yeah, you know, Deb, I will say that I only had to go to one grocery store to get it all. But it still hurt the wallet. Well, it hurt my husband's wallet. Oh, it was crazy. I didn't realize, I guess, how much, because he does all the grocery shopping. I didn't realize how much things had gone up. And I was like completely floored, y'all. Okay, so anyway, we're going to move on to good things. And legit good things, because this is going to be the December paper pumpkin. It is called Good Things Come in Small Packages. And this is create fun gift card holders for different occasions for all year long with this versatile kit. Each kit has supplies to make 16 card holders for each of 4 designs. Then they also, if you don't like gift card holders and you want to do cards, they also will have an extra, like an add-on. You can only get the add-ons if you're a current Paper Pumpkin subscriber. You can purchase, it's called Good Things Card and Envelopes add-on. I'm not sure what the cost of that is, but usually the prices for the add-ons are usually around $10. So, good one to get. You'll be ready for all those gift card holders that you need all year long, since that's all everybody wants anymore, right? And it is a pretty box too. So, but then there's also the add-ons. Okay. If you got the last 2 paper pumpkins, there is an add-on for that one. And we'll be using that tonight. So these are some really cute bags. And those were $10. No, those were $4, I think, for 10 bags. But anyway, they still have these in the online store as well. So if you're interested in that, you can still get those. Okay. I think that's it. That is it. It's a very short announcement night. Yay! Okay, so this is the paper pumpkin. It is called From the North Pole. It is cute. And these are how the projects were intended to be made. So they're little gift tags. So of course I always put those together so y'all can see those. And I'm sorry, I don't have a blog post tonight either. Things have just been crazy around here. But I promise that I will get the gingerbread blog post so that you have the measurements as well as tonight's blog post up over Thanksgiving break. And then hopefully I'll be together again. I'll be all caught up and my life maybe will be somewhat organized again. The add-on is $10. Thank you, Deb. Thank you. But these are little gift tags, and y'all, they are stinking cute. They are really, really cute. I love the twine in this package too. So anyway, so those are how the kit was intended to be made. You get, I think it's 4 of each tag. We'll confirm that really quick. It makes 12 tags. So yes, so it's 4 of each design. And of course, you know, with your paper pumpkin, you always get these amazing instructions that are in color, so it helps you get all of it together. And then on the back, they always give you all the coordinating colors, and I don't think I ever say this enough, but they always give you the coordinating colors so that you can incorporate other ink pads if you have them. And they give you fun alternatives. We're going to be making this, but I've added to it, and then I kind of stole this background idea for one too. So I love these, and sometimes if I have a block on what I'm trying to do with alternatives, I will start with these and then work my way up to where I eventually get to an alternative project. This is the stamp set, which of course I'm missing some because they are on the back of blocks at the moment, but there's the stamp set. Let's put it the right way. It's a really cute stamp set too. It's got the candy cane. It's got Joy from Santa. Open Me. I like that one too. No Peeking from too. And then this big one here. Delivery Express from the North Pole, which is really cute stamp set there too. Okay, so that's all those. That is the kit for this month. And let's dive into our actual alternatives. Girl, I am just blocked totally with making cards right now. No! Why? Girl, go case the catalog. That's what you can do. Serious. When I have a complete block, which does happen quite a bit, especially if I go several days without creating, then I will go and do the catalog. I'll case the catalog, or I'll go find a card online that I really like from another demonstrator, and I will go case that sucker. And then it helps bring all those creative juices back. It's like riding a bike. I promise you it is. Okay, so this is the first card we're gonna make. I'm going to move those. I've done a lot of the die cutting so that y'all don't have to watch me. I'm trying to make it easier and not as long. I mean, I could spend all night with y'all online. I really could. I truly could. I could, but I don't think all of y'all want to spend that much time with me. I would probably become a little annoying after a while. I'm pretty sure I would. Okay. We are going to use some really good Christmas paper tonight. So this right here is our glimmer paper, and it's 12 by 12. You can see I've used some of it, so I've cut it down for a class. But I used the gold and the evening evergreen glimmer paper. And y'all know what I love about the glimmer paper. Stampin' Up! Lemon paper does not leave glitter everywhere. It is contained in the paper itself. So glimmer paper from Stampin' Up! Is the best to get. I hate glitter. I don't do glitter. I don't. And I very rarely do embossing powder because it drives me crazy too. I don't like the little gritty feeling. I don't like it. So we are going to use both of those to cut out a wreath. And I'm using the country wreaths because I, did a class, or yeah, I did a to-go class with this. And y'all, I seriously can't get enough of this set. I absolutely love it. Yes, Deb, it definitely is. We won't talk about how many pins I have on Pinterest. I have a lot. So anyway, I couldn't get enough of this set. I did a whole class on it. I even like did more projects than I normally do, which took me forever to cut the class and send, but I couldn't let go of the set yet. So I decided I was going to do a wreath again. So I cut out both of those pieces using the glimmer paper. So no mess at all. And we're going to take Evening Evergreen card base. We'll fold this in half. I'm still getting used to my new table. It's much taller than my last one. So it comes up much higher, and it's a very different feeling with my arms. So I tend to lean down a little bit more. Oh yeah, Berna, Pinterest is my friend too. Okay, we're gonna do a little watercoloring. We are gonna take some Evening Evergreen, and we are gonna take a block. We're gonna take that block and just put some ink on it. Like that. We are then going to take, I even brought, because I knew I was going to need probably some more water, and I didn't fill it up, so I poured some of my water from my cup into a jar. Okay, so I'm going to just take some of this water since I don't have a lot in the barrel, and I'm going to put it onto here. And I want a little bit more water than that too. Okay, because I don't want it to be too dark, because I don't want this background to be so overpowering that you don't have, that it just overtakes the glimmer paper. And what I'm going to do first is I'm going to get some water on my brush, and I'm just going to kind of put it down onto the paper, because that'll help to move around that color too. And then we're just going to go across just kind of like this. You can add more water to move that color down some too. And one thing here is I didn't really like, it's the brush, and it's my fault because I probably didn't clean it well enough when I used it before. So I ended up having kind of rough lines in it, but all I'm going to do is just kind of take and move the color so that it really kind of takes away those harsh lines on the edges. Some of them I'll keep a little bit of, but I don't want them too harsh. Okay, so I'm good with that. So now I'm going to just let that dry. And because I love y'all, and I don't... Oh my goodness, Deb, I probably have about the same amount. And you know, I've been on Pinterest for a really long time too. So I have all kinds of things. House, cards, cakes. Hey, you know, okay, side note, squirrel, sorry. Cakes. Have you ever cased a cake before? The cakes out there are amazing. Like, they do so much with them. Honestly, if you were having a block, I had a block on a set that I bought. It was a cactus set, and I absolutely loved the set. But when I got it in my hot little hands, I literally could not get anything on paper that I liked. So I went and I looked at cakes for like 20 minutes, and then I cased them. Those are really good things. So I have like hundreds of pins of cakes because it works. I'm just going to clean this off, put some more water on it. It shouldn't stain your block if you left it on there, but I'm going to go ahead and clean that off. And then I'm going to let it dry. I'm going to clean my brush too, since I already messed it up once. Just going to make sure I get all that green off. And I may be putting more green on it, but that's all right. There we go. Okay, so all that's done. I'm going to put my lid back on. And for those of you that have never seen me watercolor before, I'm going to 100% tell you, I am not a fan of our current water painter brushes, whatever they're called. I love our old ones. So if you ever see me in class and we do watercoloring, you'll get the old ones. But when I do lives, I do the new ones. Oh my word, Deborah, now pictures. I have had that many. Oh, pens. Girl, you pin one and it's like you start pinning like 50 after that. It's a very quickly. And so a pin of a cake inspires you. Yes, Michelle, it does. Try it. Go try it. Take a stamp set you have and go look it up under cakes. Go, like if it's a balloon, go balloon cakes, and it will give you inspiration. I can promise you. All right, that's our wet one. I already did one, so it dried overnight. So we could put our card together. Okay. I'm just kind of flattening it out some. We're going to put dimensionals on the back. And grab my dimensionals here. Girl, I can tell you where to go to get some inspiration. I have gotten inspiration from a clothing store before. Yes, it does, Deb. I was in a clothing store and I loved the layout of a dress, like the color coordinations of the dress. And I did it, and then it had like this big flower on it. Actually, hold on. I may even have that card over here. Because I had one that was really close. Well, okay, this one was inspired by a dress because it had like a rainbow on it, and then it had like a silver heart. Saw that one at Target. Yeah, anything inspires you. I thought I had that card over here, but I don't. All right, so we're going to just stick this down in the center. I know that was like a really big scroll. I'm sorry. It's just, you know, a lot of people say that when they're card making. They're like, oh, I'm not crafty. I'm not, you know, I can't ever come up with ideas to make cards. But literally, you can get inspiration from anything. Anything. All right, I'm going to grab a silicone mat just because I don't want to get ink everywhere. We're going to take liquid glue. And we're going to I'm just loosely putting some glue around the edge here. And then we're just going to stick this right on top. I'm going to try to get it out of the other glue. I'm going to stick it right on top. And I'm going to press it down. And the great thing is that this, oh, well, I just mucked that all up, but that's okay. I put too much glue on it. But one good thing about the silicone mat is it won't stick to it. It'll stick to your fingers though. All right. We're going to go with it because I just mucked all that up. I shouldn't have put so much glue on it. And here I go again. All right, we got that. It'll dry clear, so we'll be okay. And then we're going to stick it right here in the center. I'm going to hold it down. Sometimes the glimmer, you have to hold down just a little bit, just so that it adheres to its other piece. Okay, so we got that. Now we're going to take our little cutouts from so these are from the kit, and they're just little punch outs. You didn't have to stamp these at all. We're going to put a little bit of glue right there. And we're going to adhere it like this. I'm just getting glue everywhere. Story of my life, right? Story of my life. All right, and then we're going to take some little mini dimensionals. And we're going to pop it up. Make sure I put a good amount on there so that they don't come apart. Okay, and then we're just gonna attach it right here on the side. Like that. We're gonna take Poppy Parade, because that's almost, I think it's Sweet Sorbet, but I thought it looked fine with the Poppy Parade. So we're gonna do Poppy Parade. I stamped it and put it together when I realized it was Poppy Parade. I mean, Sweet Sorbet. That was actually used. We're gonna stamp this down. Then we're gonna take our little cutter. We're gonna cut off the edge. And I need just enough white here to tuck it up behind. So I don't wanna cut it down too small. I'll leave just a little bit. And I'm gonna put, since I got liquid glue here, I'm just gonna put liquid glue on the back. We're gonna stick this up underneath. And we're gonna let that adhere. Okay. Then we will take our elegant trim here. We're gonna take gold. I might have an obsession. It might be as bad. It might be as bad as linen thread, y'all. Whew. We're just gonna tie a bow. And then we will trim off the ends, the tails here. And I remembered to pull all of my adhesive out tonight. Shocker, shocker. First time for everything, right? Someone had to dig in the drawers for it. And then we're just gonna stick the bow there. And then we wanna add a piece to the inside. So we are gonna take this so you can write your little message on the inside. You could take the candy cane from the inside, from the kit. I don't know why that's not staying. And stamp it on the inside if you wanted. You could always do that to add a little bit more. But there we go. So there is card number 1. And this, if you've not seen our watercolor paper, this is what it comes. It comes in this little pack, and it comes like this. And I think it's, I want to say it's 5x7, if I'm not mistaken. I'm pretty sure it's 5x7. So, you know, I don't use the watercolor very often, and usually when I do use it, I cut it down to smaller pieces anyway. So I usually use half a sheet every time I do it. So, but anyway, there you go. All right, let me get all of this in its bucket. And we will move on to the next one. I'm trying to stay organized because, you know, that is definitely really hard for me when I am starting to create. Okay. Put that there so I don't mess it up. And then we're going to move on to this one. I got another silicone mat going on here. Okay. So this is the card, or this is the bag that they did on the back. Now, I really thought this would make a great gift card holder. So what I did was I cut a piece of paper, and I stuck cardstock down on the bottom that coordinated, and then did a little gift card. So you could stick a gift card holder in there. So it fancies it up. It makes it almost like a card. You could write sentiment, or you could stamp sentiment at the top here. You could write on the back of it. but it fancies up the bag and turns it into a gift card, but also you can make it into a card as well. So it can be, what is it? You can kill 2 birds with 1 stone. I think that's the saying. I think. So anyway, it makes it very versatile. So we will make this, and I'm going to have to really look at the sample to make sure I do it all right. These are the bags. So there are 12 in here. There are 12 bags in here. So, and they're really cute. And they are thin, but they're not like so thin that they rip really easily. But they're not like super thick either. So they're a little less thick than, I guess, a lunch, like a brown lunch bag. So really, really cute. But I need to pull one of them out. Okay. All right. Let's pull out all of our pieces here. I've gotten real back into using a stapler. I don't know why. Yes, Deb, I love the cottage wreath set too, and I really don't want it to retire. I really don't want it to. With my luck, it's going to, though, because I love it so much. Because I could use that for every stinking project that I do. Hello, Linda. How are you? Okay, let's see. Let me get my thoughts together here on this sucker. Okay, so our bottom piece is going to be this mint macaroon glimmer. And again, no mess. No mess. It's great. No mess. I cannot emphasize that enough. We are going to take this piece here and we're going to go ahead and stamp it. And we're going to stamp it in Cherry Cobbler. In the stamp set for the paper pumpkin, there's this little dot right here. We are going to stamp using that dot. And give me just a second. Okay, I had to grab the paper. My messy grid paper here. Okay, we're going to ink it up. And we're going to put dots everywhere. I want to put a lot on there. And I'm going to have to concentrate for this. Sorry. Okay. I think I got it all. Let's do a little one right there. Let's do right there. Okay, I think that's good. We'll put one more here. Okay, now, I know I put all the way down here at the bottom. We're going to trim the bottom off. And I'm going to move that out the way since it's red. Because you know I'll be wearing it. If I had only been patient. Oh, wait, hold on. Oh, just kidding. See, I didn't even see that. Yes, yes. You know, and honestly, I don't know why they really put it in there. To be frank with you, sometimes they put stamps in there that I'm just like, what? Yeah. So, like, they're really, well, and the other thing is you could probably use that to stamp in the middle of the joy, but I don't think you could either on that. So I really don't know why they actually included a dot, except for they had a project on the back that had that. So, and I copied it. But, you know, it is a little different. But again, sometimes they put stamps in there that I don't really know why they did that, but they did. Okay. So now we're going to take and we're going to adhere this to the top of this piece. So we're going to take our adhesive And we're going to take this seal and we're going to line it up, because what we want to do is we want to make sure that our glimmer paper is showing too. And we want our glimmer paper to have some up here so that it'll show a little sneak peek right there over that tag. Then we're going to take this tag, which is from the kit, and oh, Deb, are they? Where did you see that? I didn't even look for that list, but are they? Oh, girl, that makes me so happy. You just made my day. Oh, I have actually not been on the Stampin' Up! Website since probably the beginning of last week, other than to look at the catalog. I do continuously go on to look at the catalog because I might be obsessed. Okay, so we're going to put this down. And again, we want to make sure that we're going to show some of our glimmer and our polka dots. We want to make sure that when you see the polka dots, you know they're polka dots, okay? And that they're not just there. So I'm going to line it so that you can see all of it, okay? Or you can kind of see what the point of it is. All right, so we got that. Now we are going to take some white ribbon, and this is just ribbon that's found in our annual catalog. Let me not just throw that along there. We're going to take and run this through, and we are going to use a lot because sometimes you just need to use a lot. You need to have long tails. Although I probably used a little too much, but that's okay. We'll deal, right? Yep. Okay. So we got those down now. And we can cut these off just a little bit. So we're going to cut there. And then we're going to cut right about here. We will put our pin back in. Oh, that rhymed. Okay. Then we're going to take the twine that came in the kit and we're going to stick it through, and then we're going to tie a bow. And again, we're going to use a lot because I really want those tails to be long. All right, so, and then I'm going to have those a little shorter, and I did waste a little bit, but that's okay. Just a tee bit shorter, okay? All right, so we got that. Now we are going to stamp our sentiment. Actually, let's go ahead and put this part onto our envelope here. So we're going to go with a lot of adhesive on the back. So we want to make sure that it sticks. And then we want to make sure that we don't get our tails caught there. I'm going to do it so this part is pretty much straight up and down. And a little bit of the polka dot one hangs off. Okay. We're going to grab this circle here. And this is from the kit. So it's one of the punch outs. We're going to take and ink up with mint macaroon, which we'll use mint macaroon on the next one too. So it was in the other bucket. I'm only going to ink up 2 of the hoes. So it's just going to say ho ho. You don't want to do 1. You want to make sure you do at least 2. Okay? Just for future reference. And be careful with any stamp that you are like stamping in weird, you know, patterns on a piece of cardstock on what turns out. Because I have done that in the past and have had not so great words on there by accident. But that's usually how it works, right? All right. Okay, let me hide. So I got a little funny person on here. Hold on. Okay, I think I got the person. There was a spammer on, and I think I got him. Let me know if you see something, because I do have, I have some protection stuff on my YouTube, so hopefully we won't get bad people. Okay, so I'm taking a Stampin' Right marker, which I haven't used these in a long time, and I am just going to color in the H and the O on both of them with this. It's such a tiny area, I really didn't think you needed to use the blends for it. Although I'm not doing a very good job live with it. Ooh, that's a hot mess. Okay. Gotta concentrate. Okay. And there we go. All right. And then we are done. Doesn't take too long, but of course I was live, so you know, it's gonna take me forever when I'm live. All right, so then I'm going to flip that over. We're gonna pop it up using some dimensionals. I'm just gonna use 3 dimensionals. I might need to move that one over. Okay, well, we'll use 4. Okay. That one went on there and got stuck for good. All right, so we're gonna do ho ho right here, close to the bottom. We're gonna take the happy holidays and we are going to just put some adhesive on this side. We will put a mini dimensional on that side. We're actually gonna put 2. We're gonna put one there and one there. And then we're gonna put this right here on the bottom. Like that. We have these pieces that are from the kit. We're gonna take and put 3 on there. And we're gonna just use glue dots for that. We're gonna take and put this one. That one did not want to come off. We're gonna put that one there. We're gonna put this one tucked right there. And this one's gonna get tucked right here. Yay. Okay, we are then gonna take these adhesive backed sequins, which were on back order for the longest time, by the way. I might have been fretting a little bit because my cottage wreath class did include these, and whew, it was close. It was very close. All right, I'm gonna stick one there in the center of that one. And then we're gonna stick one here. There. We'll put one here. 3, we're gonna do 4. And then let's do one right here. Oops. one there. Okay, so then that is going to be our front. Now we just need to do our inside piece. So I cut a piece of basic white cardstock. And again, I promise, I will get the blog post put up for this one and the gingerbread. And when I do, I'll give you the measurements of all these, okay? So we're going to take, though, and we're taking a little piece of mint macaroon cardstock. We are going to take our tear-in tape, and we're going to line up side. And then we're going to go across the bottom. And you could do across the bottom and then on the sides, whichever you prefer. Okay, that was words hard. We're going to take off the backings. And when I put these down, I'm going to do it so that it's not pulling the cardstock tight like we normally do putting things on. I'm going to line it up on this side in the corner. And then I'm just going to, if my finger can get unstuck, I'm just going to lightly lay down because I want the pocket. I don't want the pocket to be so tight you can't get your gift card in it, okay? So I want it to be able to kind of bulge out just a touch. So by just kind of laying it down, it allows for that piece. And I do have another gift card, but I didn't bring it over here. So we'll do this one. And there's nothing on this Amazon one. So, yeah. So I know you see that, but there's nothing on it. It is an old one. I keep old ones for the point of being able to use them in my Facebook Live or my YouTube Lives. Ooh. Okay. This ribbon here is some mint macaroon, or no, this is actually soft succulent. It's like a satin ribbon. It's really pretty. I'm going to take and cut a piece, straight lines on both sides. And I put that pin back in. Oh, there it is. I'm so bad at losing those. And I have picked up a stack of stuff on my desk with that being part of it, and it has gone straight into my hand before. All right, so I'm going to take and fold this over. And then we're going to staple it. Okay, real simple. Nothing too complicated. And then we will stick it right down into our little bag. And you can't see the staple. And ta-da, there is your gift card holder. You can obviously make them a whole lot simpler. But with most of it being cut already, you could choose a different sentiment and it would be really easy to put together. So, all right. We will put that one aside over here. And then our last one, I started with the back. I did the card base, very similar to the back. It is a different card size, but that's how I started, and then the rest just kind of came together. So we are going to take our cardstock, our card base, which is crumb cake, and we're going to fold it in half, and then we're going to stamp in crumb cake with our large stamp here. And I'm going to put this underneath it as well. And then I'm going to make sure I turn it the right way. All right. And we're just going to stamp all over the background. And I don't want them to be uniform at all. So over here, I'm going to put one right there. And then let's just add a little tiny piece there. Okay, I am good with that background. So I'm going to move all this now. And actually, while we're stamping, we'll go ahead and do our large one. Okay, so I'm going to have to get my little cleaner. I'm going to clean that crumb cake off. And then we're going to take the mint macaroon. And I'm going to have to put my head in for this one. Oh, no, wait, I flipped it over. Just kidding. All right, so we've got mint macaroon on here, and I'm going to try to get it center. Oh, I should have put it underneath the other piece, but oh, that turned out pretty good. All right, then that's all the stamping that we have for it. Okay, so we are going to take this tag right here, and I'm not going to punch that part out, okay? We are going to attach it to, this is embossed with the, oh, we've used it in class a couple times now, and now I can't remember what the name of it is. The Winter Woodlands. Is that it? Winter Woodlands, yes. We're going to attach our Winter Woodlands right here to the edge, okay? So we're just going to put some adhesive onto our tag there. And then we'll line this up. And I'm going to do it closer like that. Okay? And then we'll attach the whole thing to the card front. I'm just going to put some adhesive on there. Okay, and then we're going to go, oh, and that is not straight. Let's see, can I make it straight? Okay. Now I feel like it's straight. Sorry. Okay, now we're going to try to put this over here. Let's put it up a little higher so we can kind of see that reindeer right there. Okay, so we're going to adhere that down. We are going to take our snowflake here and we're going to put some mini glue dots on the back. You could also use the glue dots that come in your paper pumpkin. This has been a very sticky pack for sure. We're gonna stick this right here on the edge like that. We're gonna take our stamped piece and we're gonna pop it up. Yes, Deb. Yes, I like that idea. I was not really thinking that, but it does make it look nicer, you know? It definitely does. And you can put it under the tree. That's right. Make it look like it's a gift. Or attach it to the top of a gift if you're doing, you know, for your kids and it's a little bit more. Okay, so when I put this down, I do want to cover up that hole right there just so it's not shown. And we're going to go up just a little higher. I'm good with that. This is one of the pieces that goes on one of the tags. We're just going to cut off the circular part. And then we're going to do the ends at an angle. Like that. we are going to put the For You, but we're going to put adhesive on the bottom. And when we do that, we're then going to take and adhere it to that shaded spruce. So we got lots of greens going on in this card, which I think it all looks good together. Okay, hold on. I'm trying to get the adhesive to wrap on top of itself. Okay, then we're going to stick this here. We will flip that over. And we're going to put mini dimensionals. Actually, we should be able to put regular size dimensional. Let's look. Yes. So we got one there, and we're going to put one here. And then we're going to tuck this right here on the edge. Let me see if I can move this up some, or move it over a little bit. There we go. And it's going to sit right there. We are then going to take my favorite ribbon of all time, some linen thread. And I know I say this every time, but I know one day they'll get rid of it and I will be very, very sad. I will have a stockpile of it, I can promise you. And I may never give up using it, even if it retires. We'll take a glue dot, put it on the back, and then I'm just going to roll that up so that it doesn't stick to anything else. And I made a really big bow, which I probably didn't need to make it that big, but that looks really funky for some reason. Let me start over. Let's try this again. Okay, that's better. I'm going to take that glue dot. I'm going to take it off. And I'm going to roll it. Let's roll it. And then let's stick it right there in the corner. And then we will cut our tail. And then we're going to stick that right there on the corner. And ta-da! Oh, no, wait. One more thing. We want to take this piece and we want to put it on the inside, since it's not white on the inside. Maybe. If I can do the adhesive, people. Okay. All right, so that is the last card. That is the last project for tonight. Let me get all of them pulled back in. Hold on 2 seconds. I'm losing stuff. Oh, goodness. Okay. All right, so there we go. I did want to mention really quick, if you are at the Columbia class, we will have a bingo in the afternoon after regular class. The cost is $45. You can actually pay for it when you come. You don't have to pay for it in advance because I already have kits on hand. So you'll just pick a kit, we'll play some bingo, you'll do a little more crafting for those of you who are there all day, and then you will get to take your whole kit home with you with stamp set and all. We will also be doing that, but it'll be in replacement of regular class at the Florence Dawsey class. So if you want information on that, please feel free to reach out to me and I will be happy to send you more information. There will be a specific email going out both of those this week. So just be on the lookout for it. Thanks for joining me tonight. I hope you guys have a great Thanksgiving. I'll post some things on Facebook, but you probably won't see me again until after Thanksgiving. I'm going to spend some time in my craft room catching up with some blog posts. So, but I hope you guys eat lots of great food, watch some good football, and I will see y'all later. Bye.